Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to the Introvert Empress Tarot. This is your monthly reading for March 2024, and as always, this will be a money and finance reading. But in the end, we'll also see what messages you have for love in this month. And Capricorn, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. And also watch your moon, rising, and Venus sign readings because those may have additional messages for you for the month. And I will leave a link in the description box of this video from where you can check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, and then you may watch those readings for any additional messages. If you like this reading, Capricorns, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, and leave me a comment if any of these messages resonate with you. Let's begin by taking few guidance message for your finances for this month. And I'll take at least two cards from this deck. This is the Gita deck that I'm using. And let's see what guidance messages we have for Capricorns when it comes to their money this month. Please guide Capricorns for this month. How is everything that is related to their money going to be? Please guide Capricorns for this month. What does Capricorn need to know for their finances? And we have here two messages. So the first one here says eternal soul, and the message on the back says, for the soul there is neither birth nor death. The soul that is will never cease to be. It is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying, and primeval. It is not slain when the body is slain. So very deep message for you, Capricorns. Please hear the message again. For the soul there is neither birth nor death. The soul that is will never cease to be. It is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying, and primeval. It is not slain when the body is slain. So the first message that I have for you from this eternal soul card is that whatever you are learning is never going to go to waste. It is going to come in handy at unexpected times, and keep learning. Some of you have to constantly add to your skill, and it is very important for you to be relevant in the market, in your particular field. So you have to constantly brush up your skills, add to your knowledge, learn new skills, and whatever that it is that you're learning is never going to be wasted. It is always going to come in handy, it is always going to be useful. And so do not, for some of you, do not ignore, or do not ignore anything before trying as well, just because what you feel right now, this particular thing may not be useful for you. So do not just negate any skill, and if you get a chance to learn, Capricorns, then do learn it. It is never going to go to waste. Now, the second message here is conquering lust. And the message on the back says, knowing the self to be transcendental to the intelligence, one should control the lower self by the higher self and Thus, by spiritual strength, defeat this elusive enemy known as lust. I'll read the message once again. Knowing the self to be transcendental to the intelligence, one should control the lower self by the higher self, and thus, by spiritual strength, defeat this elusive enemy known as lust. So, some of you are very focused on material wealth. Some of you are, that is the only motivation when it comes to work, when it comes to success. The more you, some of you identify success with material gains. Some of you, have made like social status or material wealth as your guidance to, like, keep moving forward, as your motivation to keep doing better and better. Now, the motivation here is material, and that is where it is wrong. The motivation here is to acquire all that is in the physical and in the material, and that is where the wrong is. And you have to like, gaining material wealth is nothing, it will cease to exist once the soul leaves the body. It is just the soul and nothing else. Whatever it is one has acquired in this physical world remains here, and it doesn't go with the soul. So some of you have to practice restrain, and you also have to do self analysis and check it is that really motivates you. And self analysis is very important for some of you Capricorns in this month, and you have to make sure that your motivation is correct. Whatever your field of work, your motivation is at the right place. That is a very specific message for some of you. So now, for some of you, this may also be indicating towards overspending on material like needs. And you have to not material needs, but material wants, because there is no end of wants. And you may not need a particular item, but if you if it has become a habit to shop or like to spend money on a particular thing, then you will always keep on looking for the next upgrade and the next upgrade and the next upgrade, and that is just a want that is never going to cease. So it may not necessarily be your need. You may not need it to survive, or you may not need it at all, but it is coming from lust, it is coming from greed, and that is where you have to check, you have to do self analysis. So let's see what we have from the tarot. Now, this is your finance portion of the reading, and I will take 4 cards from this deck and clarify the messages, and I'll also read for the bottom of the deck. What do we have for Capricorns this month? Everything that governs their money. Now, through their jobs, through their businesses, through their work, through their investments, any money coming to them, everything that is money related, what messages do we have for Capricorns in this month? What messages do we have for Capricorns and their finances for March? 4 messages, 4 cards for Capricorns for this month. The first one here is the Three of Cups. So some of you will be celebrating an achievement, an occasion. This month we have the Three of Cups. You may be celebrating it with people in your workplace. You may be celebrating a specific achievement with your friends, with your family, and so Three of Cups is the first message for you for this month. So let's clarify the Three of Cups. Why do we have the Three of Cups in the upright? So we have two major arcanas and we have four cards actually clarifying. And all right, so this is huge, Capricorns. This is huge. We have three major arcanas clarifying the Three of Cups. The first major arcana is Chariot, card number 7. The second major arcana is Magician, all that you have manifested. This is major arcana, card number 1. All that you have manifested is happening for you in the month of March. We have the High Priest. This is the Hierophant card. This is major arcana, card number 5. And the fourth card is the Queen of Pentacles. This is money related. This is definitely money related, and it is something huge. All that you have manifested is coming to you with things moving forward, for you with full force. Things are not just moving forward like crawling. They are moving forward with full force for you in the month of March. Money is moving as well. Money is moving up for you. You are coming into money. You are gaining money. There is, some of you may receive a higher position which brings lots of material benefit, and there is a very distinct pay raise as well. All this is coming from your manifestation. All that you have been working so patiently for quite some time, it is happening. You had manifested this. You have been consciously working on it and towards it, and it is becoming a reality for some of you in the month of March. And some of you may be employed in a government position or a semi-government position, and you have been doing really well, and some of you will be recognized for your efforts, for your specific contribution to your organization. And there may be like you will be celebrated, your achievements will be celebrated, and that is where the Three of Cups comes for you. So an increase in money in the month of March happening because of the work that you have been doing. All that you have been working so hard in the past few months is like paying you the rewards of your hard work, and you are celebrating. Money is going to be on the up. We have the Queen of Pentacles sitting here between the Chariot, the Magician, and the High Priest. So money is everything. All these things, like money is the center, highlight of this success, of this achievement, of this celebration. So very, very positive news for some of you. Now, that was your first message. What else do we have for Capricorns? Some of you are coming into, with the first card here, the Three of Cups, some of you are coming into money. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, this may be an inheritance. This may be an inheritance which is in the form of a significant, amount of money. And this inheritance or money is coming to you unexpectedly as well. This is for some of you, and it is going to be a significant amount of money for you, Capricorns. The second message here is another major arcana, which is card number 3, which is the Empress. March is a month of growth and expansion, and another 3 months before you can execute your plans. That is a very specific message. Now, some of you Capricorns have been planning to start your own business, and you have been working on you have been working behind the scenes all this time, and in the next 3 months, you will be executing, you will be launching something, you will be executing this plan that you have been working patiently on. And in the month of March, you will keep nurturing, you will keep working towards your goals. And for others of you who are not like planning to start any your business anytime soon, the message from the Empress card is that work will be work wise, it is going to be very good for you. Some of you will be working on projects that you have wanted to work on. Some of you will be handling multiple portfolios at your workplace, and some of you are at a senior position at your workplace. And the month of March is going to bring new responsibilities. For some of you, this may also be a promotion, or for some of you Capricorns, March may bring promotion and a pay raise as well, and that will also bring in increased responsibilities. Let's clarify the Empress. Please clarify the Empress. So let's keep shuffling. Okay, too many cards. Let's keep shuffling. Please clarify the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is clarified by major arcana, the Emperor, and we have the Empress and the Emperor. Card number 3 clarified by card number 4. So this may speak of business partnerships being made in the month of March, and some of you Capricorns you are the boss of your organization, and you may be partnering up with somebody equally competitive, as well as very successful in their field of work. And you may be forming partnerships in the month of March. Now, for some of you Capricorns, this partnership may come in very handy, may become very successful, and successful in 3 months. In 3 months from March, that may be by the time June or July, July of this year, this partnership is going to be very successful. Now, in 3 months time, what I also feel is that if you enter this partnership with this business head, in 3 months time, something significant is going to happen, like in a positive way, and it is going to be huge. Now, entering this partnership may also, within 3 months, like in the next 3 months, may launch a new thing, launch something brand new, something very significant. Now, this will be a joint launch now, because you are working in partnership with this person. Now, in 3 months time, you may work together in a more involved, because some of you may be working on a product development together, and in 3 months time this product may be launched, and it is going to be significant, it is going to be huge. So what else do we have for Capricorns? So the third message is the Five of Cups, and the fourth message here is the Eight of Swords. We have the Five of Cups as your third message. Some of you Capricorns will be losing something, will be losing, there may be a loss of money happening for you in the month of March. Now I see a child at the back, so this may happen because of careless investments, and this may happen plainly out of carelessness where you lose on your money. Now for those of you Capricorns who invest your money, there may be somebody who is very immature who brings in an offer to you, and if you are not careful and you decide to invest without investigating this opportunity, then you may end up losing a significant amount of money, and there will be lots of regret surrounding it later on. So the Five of Cups is in the upright, so this may happen for some of you in the month of March, and this is waiting. Some of you may experience this because this situation is waiting to happen. Now let's clarify the Five of Cups. Okay, as I was saying, that if those of you who invest your money, you may receive an offer from somebody who is younger to you or who is very immature, and we have the Lovers card, which is Major Arcana card number 6, and this may also tell about, you know, partnerships being formed. Now unfortunately, with the Five of Cups being clarified by the Lovers, this partnership is not going to work in your favor, and you may suffer significant financial losses if you enter this partnership, because one partner is very immature, they do not have any experience, they are also very young, and they are also very prone to taking rash decisions. Now Capricorns, if you come across this kind of situation, you have to make sure that you study the situation, you get to know everything about this offer, and do not make any decisions, especially with where money is involved, just because this person is your friend, just because this person may be very manipulative, and do not make any decision in haste. Financial decisions should never be made in haste, and it is going to be unfortunately a loss partnership, you know, if you decide to go through this offer. We have the Eight of Swords as the fourth card for you, and some of you are contemplating making a decision. Now there is the fear of the unknown that stops you from taking the next step. We have the Eight of Swords, and you can easily step out of the swords and, you know, go on your path, but for some reason doing that will change things, or at your workplace for example, and doing that is going to, this may also be having low confidence, or just to, you know, like remain in your comfort zone, and although you know that if you move out of this comfort zone, there are bigger and better things waiting to happen for you, but fear of the unknown is what stops you from taking that first step. Now let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Why do we have it here? A decision. You are contemplating a decision. You are thinking about something. You, in your heart, you know, Capricorns, that you need to change your situation. You need to try new things. For example, you need to, for example, leave this job and leave this current job and get a new one. Whatever the case may be with you, there is a comfort zone and fear of the unknown that is stopping some of you from taking the first step in this direction. Now please clarify the Eight of Swords. Why do we have it here? All right. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the moon. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the moon, which is in this deck called the Illusion, and this is Major Arcana card number 18. Some of you Capricorns, the reason you are indecisive with the Eight of Swords is that you do not know the entire story in this situation. You do not know everything, and that is what is stopping you from making a change, because you do not know that is what makes you not confident enough to take any step which may change your present situation. So if you are struggling, with this situation, Capricorns, try to ask questions. Try to some of you are even scared to ask questions. So try to find more information, because the more you know, the clearer the situation will become for you, and hence it will become very easy for you to decide what to do. There is a decision that you need to make, but you do not have the confidence to make the decision, because you do not know everything in this scenario. You do not know the complete picture, and you worry whether if you take a step forward, will that be in the right direction or not? So there is indecision, and you are in the Eight of Swords situation. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in the upright. Money is available, but some of you are unable to get hold of it. Money is available, but some of you are being denied. Some of you are being denied what is rightfully yours. We have the Five of Pentacles here. In the month of March, some of you Capricorns will find out that what is rightfully yours is being denied to you, and that is going to make you very sad. Now, for some of you, financial help is available to you. You know it is available, but for some reason it is still not being given to you. Now, there may be something unfair going on in the situation, where you might be eligible. For example, you might be eligible to get a loan, and you check all the boxes, but for reasons unknown to you, you are denied this help at this time, and that is going to make you very sad. Now, for others of you Capricorns, you are being denied what is rightfully yours. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Why do we have it here? The Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. This is Major Arcana card number 10. The number 10 talks about endings and new beginnings. We have the number 10, which adds up to 1, and 10 is completion, and 1 is a brand new, fresh beginning. Some of you are facing financial hardships in the month of March, but the cycle is coming to an end, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it is not only coming to an end, but a brand new offer or a brand new beginning is happening for you, will happen for you. As March ends, this Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. In the month of March, you may have to deal with this situation, and as March moves towards completion, you will see that the situations are changing. You will see that your financial worries will be going away, and for those of you who feel that in the month of March, in situations where you are denied, for example, a loan, or you are denied a help, a financial help that you should be receiving, this is going to change as March comes to an end. So very, very specific message for you Capricorns. Now, these are all the messages that I have for the finance portion of your reading. I hope these messages will help you. Now, let's quickly see what messages you have for love in this month. This is for Capricorns. This is for Capricorns, and messages for love messages for them in this month. So I'll take 4 messages from this deck. Let's keep shuffling. So this card came out twice, so let's take this one, and let's take 3 more. Your first message is forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. I'll read it once again. It says, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. Some of you Capricorns are still living in the past. You are living in your past experiences. You are living in the hurt that or whatever you had suffered in your past relationships, for example. You are still living in that energy, and that is only blocking your growth. Now, the rest of the message says you create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So some of you may need to shift. Some of you may need to shift the way you manifest. Some of you need to, shift your, you need to shift the thought processes that, that you need to change the direction of your thoughts. Now, this change specifically will be from thinking about whatever that has happened in the past. Now, you have to shift the focus from past to the present time, and this may take some time to practice and to bring into reality. Now, but you have to some of you Capricorns are like extremely hurt, and you have not healed, and that is why you keep living in the past energy. Some of you may also be in that victim mentality, where you always constantly think about the wrongs that were done to you and how hurt you felt, and you still feel the same amount of hurt at this present time, because there has not been any healing done within you. So you need to stop focusing on the past, and you need to refocus your energy on you at this present time. And what is going to happen is that as you practice shifting from negative thought pattern to happy, to what is happening to you at this present time. For example, if you practice this constantly, you will realize that you have started thinking less and less and less about the things in the past. Now, forgiveness is, also going to play a key role in your healing journey. Now, the way to shift your focus from the past to yourself at this present time is to start with a very unbiased analysis. And if you think that, if you realize that, and you know it very clearly that that you did not deserve whatever happened to you in the past, then it is very important for you to come to terms with all that has happened, so that you can come to a stage where you can forgive the past. And once you reach the forgiveness stage, Capricorns, you can start moving forward, and you can start healing yourself. So some of you are deeply hurt, and you have not healed at all, and that is why it is hurting so much in the month of March. And you need to forgive whoever or whatever that has happened to you, or whoever that was the cause of this wrong. And you need to start healing from that point onwards. And the more you heal, the less time you spend in the past, and the more you heal, the more you remain focused on yourself at this present time. So very deep message and specific message for some of you. Now, if it resonates with you, please leave me a comment. Now, the second message here is yin and yang, the balance. It says, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So some of you are, behaving like doormats in your relationship. So I don't know how else to put it. You are behaving like doormats. You are agreeing to everything that your partner says or wants. And it is like people pleasing all the time, and it has become a constant in your relationship. Now, you have to realize that if you find yourself doing this in your relationship, you have to realize that it is going to set the tone in your relationship. That is what you are telling your partner, that whatever they do is okay with you, because you are always in agreement to whatever is happening, whatever it is that they want, they do, and you will always agree. And that is a signal that you are giving to them. Now, the sooner you realize, and the sooner you start working on this balance within your relationship, the better it will be for you and the relationship as well. Now, for some of you Capricorns, this balance message will apply if it is a fairly new relationship, and this is the time where you set the bar, and where you set the rules, like the unspoken rules. And you want to make sure that the rules that you set are fair for everyone, and to for yourself as well. The third card here talks about freedom. It says, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Now, some of you Capricorns are contemplating ending your relationship. Now, this may be an end to a marriage, end to a committed relationship, or end to a relationship. And you are contemplating now. You feel suffocated in this relationship. That is very clear. And if you resonate with this message, then the message here from this freedom card for you is that you can take the step that will make you happy. You know that and you will have to take the step. Only you can take that step. No one else can do it for you. So do not try to, you know, do not try to be bold enough to stand up for yourself, and be bold enough to take a decision and stand by that decision. The fourth message here is, it says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So this may apply to your friendships, to your love relationships, to your family relationships, with your family members. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So these are all the four messages that I have for the love portion of your reading. I hope these messages will help you. And if you like this reading, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video and leave me a comment if any of these messages resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching this reading, Capricorns. Take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.